living in an age without privacy. And the funny thing is, we did this to ourselves on purpose. Think about it. From the live streaming apps, to the hyper-targeted ads, to the nifty car key trackers that are actually used by stalkers, most invasive technology was actually designed for our benefit. It makes our lives more pleasant and convenient. None of this was possible in 1973, when the Supreme Court made abortion legal.
The Supreme Court today ruled that abortion is completely a private matter to be decided by mother and doctor in the first 3 months of pregnancy.
In their famous opinion, the justices said that Americans actually had a right to privacy and private medical decisions. That same right helped legalize everything from gay marriage to contraception to homeschooling. Now, Roe versus Wade is under threat. And if abortion is made illegal, people seeking to end their pregnancies will face an adversary that didn't exist in 1973. That's mountains of data that can be used to track them. So, hypothetically, if I'm pregnant, what data is available about me?
What we can list includes what you're searching for, what websites you visit, unencrypted communications, including email, including text, locations where you're going, contacts, calendar. If you are additionally co-creating information with an app, for example, a menstrual app, and that information is going to a third-party broker, that is then being generated into something else. If you're wearing one of those straps across your pregnant belly where you're actually like feeding it additional information about the fetal heartbeat, there's a range of information that's potentially extractable from you, depends what you're co-creating with your device.
Are you more worried about this data getting into the hands of law enforcement or this data getting into the hands of like vigilantes and random citizens?
Equally worried. Digital evidence has already been used against pregnant people in accusations related to the terminations of their pregnancies. There was a woman in 2017 from Mississippi who appeared at a hospital with a stillbirth fetus, and she was referred to law enforcement and investigated for murder. Part of the evidence that the prosecutor had that was in a media report was digital evidence from her phone related to her Google searches months earlier for abortion pills. It is absolutely not hyperbolic to be worried about both what law enforcement can do with the amount of information that's available from our digital devices and what people who are not in law enforcement can do with it, because it is for sale and anyone who can buy it can get it. Pregnant people are the most expensive digital product. Knowing their digital profile is extremely lucrative because they are so open to brand loyalty at the moment when they are about to build a family.
Basically, all the information is already there. And it's there because it's so profitable to sell things to pregnant people.
That's right.
And you're saying that all that data that's currently used for marketing could be used for criminalization.
That's right.
My colleagues at Vice recently published a series of stories where they bought location data from advertising providers that showed exactly where abortion clinic visitors went next, right? And also their homes, their home addresses.
This information is extremely powerful. And so if your location settings are on and you're using them and your phone is constantly reaching out to the world to see if there's text messages to pull into you, it is following you block by block in New York City. And on the criminal investigation side of a digital forensic extraction, that path that you took can be traced to a very close degree.
Can location data be harnessed by people who are trying to stop you from getting an abortion? And how?
One example of that is company that was using geofencing technology. We know that when we walk into a big box store, we suddenly get coupons for that big box store on our phones for reasons that creep us out. Same thing is true if you're walking into a Planned Parenthood. The geofencing technology, which is just an advertising technology tool, sets off a series of commercials that are now being sent to target you for up to 30 days, trying to send you information that is wrong about getting an abortion, about reversing abortion pills, and many other blanket wrong information ads. We've seen a few states already try to criminalize moving across state borders to get the healthcare that people need, to get abortions if people need them. And location data is going to be a really vital instrument in what they do to criminalize travel.
Are there any dangers around abortion surveillance that you think maybe are overhyped or that we actually don't need to worry about?
I would worry about the simple stuff. I would worry about handing your phone over. I would worry about making sure that your casual communications are encrypted. I would worry about getting on browsers that are not tracking you from website to website to website. Focus on the small, simple stuff for this, and let's focus our real energy on decriminalizing care. It's a moment for solidarity across multiple movements, across everyone who cares about having bodily and digital autonomy.